Good morning, everyone. Moonglow here. Hi. How y'all doing this morning? Okay. Well, today, one thing I want to recommend is a new video, a new channel that I come across on early this morning, and it's called Van Life. And the guy's name is Anthony. He's younger, way younger than me. He could be my child, my grandchild, really. But anyway, he has very good videos and very good ideas. He does live in a van and he does work, but I like him. He's really neat. And I kind of recommend you all check him out. Check him out. He's a cutie. Okay, I had to get my other phone out so I could remember the name, have the name of his channel on there. All right, going from there, he bought what he calls a kitchen in a bag. It's I've seen them before on Amazon, on eBay, but he paid $109 for it. And that's fine if you can afford it. I'm the kind that I see something and I want to duplicate it, so I find other ways of doing it that will cost me way less. One way is, let me get you over here. I'm going to turn this around. Hold on. Okay, I had to set this up. Okay, I have two of these tables. This is the plastic one, and I also have an aluminum, okay? Let me just show you something. When it opens up, this is what you get. I have the aluminum, is just like that one, and then I have another one that the legs are detachable. Okay, I'm going to go back to me. All right. This, if you put mine together, which his has to be put together as well, does basically the same thing, okay? It's my little kitchen. On the aluminum, I put sorry about that. On the aluminum one, I put my stove. Because to put the stove in the plastic one is ridiculous. You're going to melt it. I'm sorry, heat melts plastic. But the aluminum one is perfect, and it's a perfect height. It's taller than this. What this one I use for is I put my tub with water in it, so I could soak my silverware or my pots, pans, dishes, whatever I'm using. I let it soak in that water, so when I do wash it, which I do it with vinegar and water spray, they're clean already, really, basically. The other table, the other plastic one, I use as to put my salt, my pepper, all my spices. In the morning I have my coffee and my sugar and my creamer on it. It's convenient, and I put it one on one side of my aluminum table and one on the other side. I've got my kitchen. There it is. I can do that underneath my van, not underneath the van, okay? I'm not crazy. But the hatchback, I can put it under there in case it rains, and I could sit inside and I can cook. It's really perfect. And as far as taking up room, it doesn't take up no more room than that kitchen in a bag does. Except I only paid $1. For the whole setup, $1. And that's for the little plastic folding table that I got at a rummage sale. The aluminum one, dump. I was filling up with water in a place in Arizona, and they wasn't inside the dumpster, it was on the outside, but it had a dent in it. Whoa. terrible. You could not bend that dent out. I did, and I've got a perfectly good table. And the other one, with the legs that are detachable, I also got that at a dump. I took my grandson to it because he wanted to see if he could find some lawnmowers so he could take parts from it and fix his. And somebody had set it outside there, so I got it. It's amazing what people throw away. And when we're nomads, we're always trying to find a way to make life easier for us. And that definitely did. It did not take up room. Cost was $1 total for my kitchen. How about that? There's one thing I do need to get, though. I want to get like a, 20 pounds or something like that. Propane bottle. I got to try to find one. Free if possible. Because now I don't use that much propane. I really don't. My little bottles could last me a couple of weeks, my little green bottles. But I also have to be very careful what I cook because I don't want to waste the propane. Now, come wintertime, I'd like to make some soups and things like that. And a lot of times, which I have got to get my Dutch oven, it's a cast iron one and I have it in storage. I've got to get that out. Because come wintertime, that'll be perfect to make soup with. Stew, anything like that. And you know, there's ways of making them that is also very cheap and you don't have to buy meat that you have to freeze or anything. I am learning many different off-the-grid type cooking. But when you're a nomad, you've got to think out of the box. And a lot of times when you have just decided, okay, I'm going to be a nomad, and you get out there, number one, you take too much with you. So what you got to do is you got to take things with you that'll be versatile, that you could use for very many different things. My tables work perfect for that. If I'm not using them for cooking, I'm using them to eat off of. Or because a lot of times you don't find picnic tables, okay? Don't get something that you could only use for one reason. Get something you could use for many different ways, because it takes up less room and it makes it so much more convenient for you. My kitchen in a bag, I'm not making fun of him because I thought it was a great idea. And there's another thing he had, is he got it at Amazon. I think it was 3 bags. And you know, sometimes you get a lot of humidity in the summertime, especially in your van. And it's a bag, and this is what it looked like to me. It looked like there was cat litter on the top, and then there's this empty bag on the bottom. And it's a see-through bag. And I guess it absorbs the humidity, and it drips the humidity into the bag that's at the bottom. I'm thinking that's the way it's done. Hey, cat litter, hello. It absorbs humidity. It definitely does. You can do the same thing with cat litter. So, and I think that's what it almost looked like that was in the bag. It's probably silica, but it still looked like cat litter to me. Then he had the idea about the little Lucy light, which is awesome. I love my Lucy light. I know that it's inflatable. I never inflate it. I just pull it out when I need to, you know. But you just put it on the dash, drive around, you got light at night. I'd love to get one more. I'd love to have one more. And mine has 3 different settings. It has dim, bright, which isn't that much brighter, and then the blinking light. I don't see the purpose of it, but it's okay. It's still there. It's got its on and off switch. But he has so many great ideas. I love what he did to put on top of his van to, it's a reflector that he put on the top so the heat doesn't go into the van through the roof that bad. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a good idea. I like the idea. My thing also on that though is that I do have my solar panel on the top. And I need my solar panel more than I need the rest. I always find a tree-lined area to be able to camp out at. And, oh, by the way, guys, this year I'm not going west. I decided to go east in the winter. There's so much in the east that I have not seen, even though I'm from the east. But I decided there's a lot of places that I like to see in the east. I've been to the west a lot. Next year, probably, I will be going to northwest, north and northwest in the summertime. As far as next winter, hey, that's a year away, over a year. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to plan that far ahead because something will always come up. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you all, and I will demonstrate my kitchen when I get to another campground. That'll be probably, I think, a week away. Let me look at my calendar. Oh, goodness. I think it's a week away, but I'm not going to swear. I will be leaving, what is today? Today is Tuesday. No, it's almost a week and a half away, really. I will probably be leaving on the 2nd. Yeah, probably on the 2nd. So it'll be a week from Thursday. I'd like to leave sooner, but I can't. You know, when you have a limited income and you don't have no extra, you got to depend on that month to month. So anyway, that's my plans. And like I say, when I get to another campsite, I will demonstrate my kitchen that is not in a bag. But works great. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great, wonderful day. I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, tell somebody you love them. But there's no tomorrow. There's no promise. So tell them today you love them. Give them a big hug. I'm hugging y'all. And have a wonderful day. I love you. Peace.